Hello everybody, this is Swordmaster bringing you yet again with another Writers Guild video. I like that name, it's cool. Anyway, setting, the topic of today. So, with most books, or every book I guess I should say, you look and there's always the place that they exist in, the place that they live, the place that they are. It can be anywhere simple from a tree to an entire world, to anything as complex as making an entire religion. But more on that later. Anyway, within a setting, there are a few things to consider just to make it stand out from the rest and to really make it feel deep, to really make the player, make the reader, feel like they're immersed in it, like it completely surrounds them. So let's go over a few of the things. First off, if we're keeping this up, the setting would, of course, be physical. That would be stuff like your land, your trees, all of that lovely stuff. But that's not all a setting can be. And that's not all we're going to focus on. A setting can also have emotional baggage to it, which I'll go into in a bit, and societal. Can't spell. So physical is the obvious one to talk about first. It's what you see. It's everything that encompasses, everything that couldn't be described using words to put the visuals on the place. Now, you gotta be careful when using this, because sometimes you can over-describe, and next thing you know, you have entire paragraphs describing the blade of grass. And well, we're no longer in the Romantic period, and so most people don't like to do that. And most readers don't like to sit through all of that slogging. Seriously, we want to keep these guys alive, so no slogging through with long explanations about something like that. Instead, you should work in the character's personality. Yeah, you should work in your main character's personality, or just things about them, into the world around them. Because often, if you'll notice, they're both connected. They both affect each other, both have an impact, and if you can show that, like the character's reactions, say for instance, it's a sunny day, and your character enjoys the sun. You could have them be all like, "Oh, delightful, it's beeth a sunny day." And it would bring across some personality in the character, thus making this whole world and your character feel real. Again, it's two birds, one stone. Or if you want to contrast, let's say your character hates the sunshine, is more of a complaining type. You could have him sit there for a few minutes complaining about how it's an obnoxiously sunny day. Again, this would add more complexity to your world, so really think about how you can put reactions on things. Now, let's talk emotions. For this one, let's see if I can switch colors. So what does it mean to have an emotional setting? Well, the emotional state of any character will define the area around them, be it happy, sad, angry, shocked, or dying. Actually, that's rage mode face. Or if they're in rage mode. It'll all be different. Which is a good thing. Just gotta talk by a marker. And the reasoning behind this is because every single character will see the world in a different place. Let's say it's a rainy day. To draw the example. One character with that is in a positive state of mind could just see that as sort of an, "Oh man, it's raining. How sad. I have no neck." Now another character, let's say going through a little bit more of a hardship, could just see it as sort of an emotional time, almost something spiritual. Again, this is getting into. They could see it as just some time in which it brings a little depth into their life. Again, two different characters and two different emotional states could be portrayed this one setting, this one feature in a completely different way. But that's getting into perspective, point of view, and tone. And well, that is for another time. Yeah. Anyway, so onwards to the last one, which is societal. Now this is the big one. This is the mean one. This is the one that often trips off new writers. So what does it mean to have a societal setting? Is it just to have a government? That's a building. Is it just to have a religion? Or is it just to have a specific way that boys and girls have to interact? Yes. To all of those. That just isn't what it is. A societal setting is basically taking whatever parts of control your society, whatever parts control how your setting works, and the places that it's in. So it could be the government, it could be the religion, whatever it is. It's taking those and showing them off. You want to show them off and how they affect the world around and how they affect the world. Because you see, every single thing is different. I mean, for instance, take North Korea and South Korea. Not going to go into detail because you never know who's watching. But two completely different parts. Two completely different settings. Why? Societal. Like, they're in the same general area, and yet it's the societal pressures
It's so humid.
and the government set up by both of them that make them extremely different from each other. Again, not going to go into detail because that's not what I do. Anyway, with luck, you should know a lot about the government and society that you're creating and how it affects the people around it and your characters. Well, that's all I have to say for today. So, have a beautiful day, my duckies. Write something awesome. And this is Swordmaster, signing out.